Welcome guys, today I'm gonna help you with the platforming in Silksong. So, just as myself, I saw that many people are like struggling with platforming, and today I'm gonna tell you how to make platforming a lot easier. So, to start off, you cannot really do this like from the beginning of the game. You will need to progress a little bit, but luckily the things you need are not too far uh, into the game, at least not for one item. So to start, the normal moveset of Hornet has this like downwards pongo attack. The problem with that is if you like try to hit something, you see, you have this like little forward momentum, so it's a little hard to like hit at times. So if you're like right in the beginning of the game, what you can do to make this easier, eventually you will get the hover ability like this. You can actually use that to slow down your pongoing like this. You see? That gives you more time to like react. But you kind of see it that the forward momentum still can be a little bit tricky to do. So how do you solve that? That is actually by equipping her other stance. Her other stance is the Reaper stance. It's like a quest you get. I will get into where you get everything in a second. And the Reaper quest actually has this more Hollow Knight downward Pongo attack. So you don't have that forward momentum all too much. And you actually get that pretty early into the game. So let me take my map real quick. So it looks far, but it's actually pretty doable. So like from here where you start, like where you get the Reaper quest is all the way here in Greymoor. You will like enter this array zone like from here, and then if you go this and then here and then up the tower until you get to this spot here, that is actually the Chapel of the Reaper. You have to do a little platforming there and also a little gauntlet of enemies. But once you reach the top there, you will like stab a corpse and get the Reaper quest. So that's not all too far in the game. Another thing that makes platforming easier, but you get it all the way here in the Citadel, so that might take a little longer. But it is actually this thing, the grip. So what that actually does is like when you're like holding onto a wall, but you can only do that once you get the wall climb, obviously. But normally if you hang onto a wall, I just need to find like a somewhat longer wall, like here, yeah, you see? Like normally what you have is you slide off. But if you have the grip attached and you hold the D button or the joystick in the direction of the wall, you see that I can actually hang on it. And I can also attack from here. And I can, so long I'm holding the button or the joystick, I can hang here for so long as I want. So that will make platforming, especially with spikes, a lot easier as well. It gives you more time. And to showcase the pongoing is also a lot easier with the Reaper quests. You see, I have this wide downwards attack, and now I'm almost not struggling to like even remain in place at some enemies or something. You can actually test it on those balloons. It makes pongoing of enemies and surfaces a lot easier, especially like later on into the game. Pongoing becomes quite necessary to like traverse and stuff. So then the Reaper quest is a lot easier. To get the balloons, by the way, real quick on a side note, you have to go to the Crow Lake, defeat the crows in here, and then you will like have a lever that will blow up all those balloons all over Greymore. But I hope that that will help many people. Like compared to Hollow Knight, pongoing and downwards attacking is a lot more mechanic in Silksong compared to Hollow Knight. And with this, it just becomes that much easier. Um, to talk a little more about the Reaper quests, because it's obviously different than your other quests. So what it does is like, attack with heavy arching slashes and reap additional silk from enemies. Personally, I don't really like the description. It's not all that good. You do reap additional silk from enemies, but only when you heal. So you see that I have this crest on my health bar. Well, if I heal right now, you will see that I'm like glowing. And if I attack enemies right now, I will like generate white orbs that I can pick up for additional silk. It only doesn't last too long, but it only works after healing. Like right now it doesn't do anything. Also the attack is like slightly slower, but it's pretty doable. Besides that, besides the downward pongo, it also has other moves. You have now an uppercut instead of a pierce. But especially the downwards attack will make your pongoing and your platforming a lot easier. But that is pretty much everything that I have. I myself don't have all abilities yet, so maybe in the future there will be a part 2 of this video with more tips on platforming. But for all, and especially for like the early game, the Reaper quest will definitely help you out on all the pongoing that you need to do to traverse the lands. So if you like the video, leave a like, share it with someone who is struggling with the platforming in Hollow Knight, and I will see you in the next one.